I like these guys. I'm sure they've done terrible things. Nappy roots.
Moving on.
I can feel the hot air blowing in my face driving down the road.
Driving down the road.
Why can't life just be fun for everyone? You know? God, some of us, it's just so much work. I know how to have fun, I just don't get to do it much. It's been a long day. I'm tired. I wasn't going to do this talk. Song I'm listening to, though. I sang it to the Hicks in town. There's Hicks everywhere, dude. I'm an asshole magnet. I always end up where Hicks are. But I'm real versed in Hickdom. I grew up in Redding, man. Ain't no freaking harder vibe than Redding, California. It's the armpit of California, for shit's sake. It's amazing I didn't perish as a child. You know, I would have ended up one of those little kids hunted in the woods. But Mom escaped us, huh? We were just talking about that. I said, you remember that, Ma? They tested me for everything. They're always trying to figure out how my brain worked. Because it worked better than theirs. And they were grown-ups, and I was a 2-year-old girl. Oh. Good boy, Artie. Artie's having a hard time with the energies. Huh, bud? Old man, you're such a good boy. I love you so much, Art Pants. So I'm just having a hard time with all this, you know. It's just, bleh. So much just all this cosmic energy, you know, and I feel like human beings we're basically like puppets on planetary, connected to the planets, like being influenced by potentials of energy with free will, right? And these energies are... I'm not sleeping a lot. I know a lot of people are not sleeping a lot. You know, I think it's funny, all these people... Woo! Stanley! Is that you? Is that you? What's wrong? I did not know you were in the door. I should always check first. Are you alright? Your heart isn't even racing. I'm gonna leave that door open. For he and Artie both. It was cracked. That was bad. Anyway, so I did go into town today. I was going to go to the town hall meeting this afternoon. I looked at it online and I posted it, and frankly, it wasn't even worth the space it took up on the servers at YouTube. They handed out a bunch of awards because everybody gets an award. You know what's funny? I help people on that city council pick up garbage and shit. I picked up garbage I've done all kinds of stuff in this town. Maybe I'll run for mayor. Mayor Marge. I don't like being in charge. It's like herding cats. But he's not really in charge. He's just a puppet anyway. It's just a figurehead. Nobody really has any kind of power and control. They're all serving to a higher master. Because they got bills to pay. I don't. They got vacations to take. I don't. You know, I have a cousin. We did that DNA test a while back. I got a cousin that I found on my grandma's side. And she said something on my... because sometimes I have a hard time. Because sometimes I want to, you know, sometimes you got to get away from things to miss them. And hard days sometimes, and I'll share it just to see if anybody's gonna be like, it's okay, Marge, or if they're just gonna watch me suffer like they ordinarily do. And my cousin, she said, you are doing all the right things despite no apparent reason for doing so. Bless you. And I thought it was a very thoughtful thing for her to say. I said, thank you. I only get these comments from people I've never met. I appreciate it. She said, well, never met you in the flesh, but we share some DNA. DNA's a funny thing. I think a lot of people, their DNA's waking up now. I think a lot of people, their DNA is waking up to like, oh my God, I ain't been living right, and I better start now. You know, ain't no better time than the present. So, on days that I am feeling exceptionally powerless, I like to go out and do acts of service. And what I do is I give people good night's sleeps. I'm better than the Sandman. And I went into the laundromat and brought in one of my posters that I had made for selling the minivan, and talked to Michelle, and put it up on the wall, on the bulletin board there. Left to cook a couple cookies there, and then went on down the road, went to the store, ran into the lady that works there, but she wasn't working today. She was there buying laundry detergent. And she was like, I just walked up on her, you know, I was like, hey, and she's like, thank you for those. I said, no problem. She said, I was just thinking to myself a little while ago, I hope I run into her today. 'Cause I'm getting pretty sparse, you know. I'm not going to town much. I'm in a reflective mode right now. And so she really freaking, and I got to see Petra. And they're so nice to me now at the store. Everyone's so glad to see, you know, and I lost my pocket knife there a few days ago because I dance around, and I was dancing around, and I lost my pocket knife, and hope somebody needs it more than me. They didn't have it in the lost and found. But there's a couple fellas with dogs out front. Had a nice conversation with them. One's from Michigan, the other was from Tucson. I said, what do you guys think about a place for travelers like you guys to come? You can pitch a tent and do laundry, connect to wireless, you know, decompress, get, you know, have access, you know, I'll have a garden. We'll just go out and get some vegetables, you know, have some locally sourced meat. You know, if you need some protein or whatever, I'll cook for you. And you just tell me stories about where you've been, and I'll tell you stories about where I've been, and see if we could slowly keep doing that, and maybe fix some things on this planet. You know, I said, but my place is for travelers that'll have a place for people, you know, that don't have no money. I'm talking like the poor people that are traveling around, the hitchhikers, like, you know, the bottom echelon. You come, come to Taos, see Aunt come on, see Aunt Marge. Tell them Not So Large Marge sent you. You know, do laundry, have a nice staff, clean, you know, fold the clothes, help you, you know, whatever. Listen to some good music, share stories. Life should be more fun, and I know it's gonna get real heavy and real dark for a bit here. But it's only going to last as long as people are the quicker people are willing to come into their hearts, the quicker we'll get on with this stuff. It's all right, Tuck. Is he over there by you? Or is he coming out? I hear him. So I really did want to go to the town hall meeting today. It just wasn't possible. I did watch it online. It was a waste of 15 minutes, and they went and got another free meal. And it's free lunch all the time, man. You know, I actually emailed the mayor and said, hey, if you do one of those things at like 10 in the morning, I'll be there. I said, I don't got nobody to hang out with Mom. You know? But if you put it, maybe he'll set up, because I'll give him all my ideas. I want to really formally present this. And the guy, he's all about freaking helping veterans with their nonprofits. He did it already for, all these other groups in town. Right? I mean, if he's good at helping people realize their vision, he's an economics. Who gets a master in economics? I just, I guess maybe the people that get the numbers, I guess with all the money that they make, with all the education with numbers and economics, I guess really make that shit trickle down for the people that don't give a fuck about that. But we do the back painstaking work, to accomplish, to do, put in the freaking lines and do all the fucking stuff all the stinky shit nobody wants to do, right? But they get all these volunteers to do it. No, everybody deserves to get paid. There's plenty of fucking money. Everybody deserves to get paid. And I even have ideas to make sure that how everybody can get paid if they contribute to their local community. I got nothing but ideas. And they don't do me no good if they don't do my community around me no good. I'm getting hot. So we'll see. He'll probably write me back. I'll probably get a response. I did it. I left it in the window because the dinner, because they gave some awards out and then they adjourned and then come talk to us. And I was like, I can't. Comments were turned off. I was like, I know what the email says, you can submit questions prior, but I'm a fucking adult. And I want to talk to people like this. So, I'll get there. I'll get there one day. Right, Ma? And then those guys were like, man, a place like that sounds really cool. I said, it ain't going to be fucking seedy like that Slab City. And it's going to be, because it's going to have place where people, women 70 years old, don't got no place to live. They're living in a van. The axle breaks. Come on in. We'll put it up on the rack, have it swapped out in no time, get you on the road. All out of the goodness of people's hearts. I'm starting to see it. And then, because I can't fight the Turons, I just want to bring my vibe into it. And if I bring people that are attracted to and interested in anything that I got to say, Taos, you're going to be okay. Huh, Stanley? Things are going to be all right. So those fellas were pretty cool. One guy, he said, he's like, yeah, I like to drink a little bit. He said, I don't really like to eat my weed. In the evening, I'll smoke it sometime, and I just love hearing about how other people live. It doesn't even matter, And I'm like, well, I can't drink because I break out handcuffs and I'm a douchebag and stuff like that. And he's like, well, maybe that's why I'm here. I said, but you know what? I did all the right things and we ended up in the same place right here, right now, having a conversation. So it don't really make no difference, does it? And he's like, what's your name? I said, my name's Marge. I'm a Heyoka. Then I went to the flower shop and was sad that one of my favorite gal, the bud tender, quit that morning. I didn't get to say goodbye, but Michelle at the laundromat, her brother goes with her, so I'll just pass it on, And then there were two women there named Linda. One named Linda and the other was Jill. Yeah. Stanley's. Yeah. Anyway, and Jill was from Canada, and she just goes around. That's how she met Linda. Is she's gonna house sit from her for a few weeks, and she just goes around. Are there demons back there? Do I need to get my turtle stick? You need backup? It's around here somewhere. I just had it. Oh, here it is. Are you the boss? Are you in the mood? Low vibrational things do not like joyful beings. We make them go scat. Oh my God, there's a happy. Now I hate fake happy people though. Fuck it, fake happy people are the worst. Oh my God. Anyway, so where was I? Oh, Jill and Linda. And Linda is a female veteran. And I told her about the meeting today. And her husband's a veteran, and she has all kinds of ideas about stuff. And I got to give her a. I said, "Can I give you a hug?" She's like, "Yeah." And then like later, I went back in to give them my. I walk in and they said, I had in my hand. They're like, "Is that a business card?" Like, they thought like we should have asked her for a card, and then I walked back in with one. That's what it felt like. I could be wrong. Anyway, Jill stepped out with me and we had a nice conversation. Gave her a couple cookies so she could give one to Linda and my business card. And the only thing that was like kind of I started out and I took a series of 5-6 pictures. I can't remember which, it was 5 or 6. And I put it on TikTok on Third Eye Activated. I post there on, I just started not too long ago. I'm late to stuff because I'm too busy doing other stuff. And I didn't, for a long time I didn't want to participate. I'm an IT professional. It's like, it's a total security risk. But what I come to the conclusion is we're living in if people want your shit and make things hard for you, they're gonna do it. They're gonna, and if like really people want to really fuck your shit up, they're gonna find the right people that are gonna do it. You know what I mean? Like, so whatever. I'll just try not to be so douchey that people want to cause harm to me. Anyway. So yeah, I was really disappointed with that town hall meeting thing. I do want to talk about something that is actually very important. Mr. Iskey brought this up. And I actually think it impacts me more than it does him. But he had a senator recently come to Bellevue, where I used to live. Where Offutt Air Force Base is. And the point that he brought up is a very valid point. With all of these other countries. Okay, I don't even want to say it like that. I'm going to start this over. Okay. America, as an entity, has created so much destruction all over this planet for its own evil, wicked deeds. As if Uncle Sam was a person. Uncle Sam turned into Epstein. Okay? People are starting to see it for what it is. They're starting to see people for who they are. It's ugly. It's gross. People have free will. What they do with it, it's just, it's oh so hard. Starting to get chilly, Ma? these people doing all these, I mean, America doing all these, you know, and people just blowing up stuff because they like boom. They blow up stuff for the boom. They like the boom. They blow up stuff. They cause harm. They kill people. Kids see shit they never should have to see. I mean, it's just all, it's for people playing reindeer game. Reindeers playing games. Reindeers playing made up reindeer games. And so all these people that their houses have been fucking blown up and shit like that. And look at all the people like in China that, you know, China was supposed to have its shit together. People that act like they're, I always look at countries like people, you know. People act like they got their shit together. They're always like the real estate agent in American Beauty. We're like, oh, my grandma was like that. I have everything. Everything is in my control. Everything's wonderful. Dude, that's not what life is. Life isn't about everything being wonderful all the time. It's about being shitty and being really fucking hard and just trying to keep a smile on your face every now and again and still finding the joy and the beauty in it, while freaking bureaucrats and people just make it hard for you, you know? So, anyway, what else? So now all these people are coming here. They're worried about all these gangsters coming up from South America, you know, from China, all these people coming in, because they emptied their prisons and go to America. And these people are mad. And so, yeah, okay, whatever. So, right, what they're doing is, there's a lot of people, humble people, meager people that have been compromised, right? So you're going to find a lot of these people that are coming and crossing the border, finding safe haven in your local small town communities and tribes, reservations all over the place. Because they're going to interject themselves in there because the feds can't touch them. The feds are already starting to talk about, oh, we got to redo the treaty. Is that going to entail me getting some fucking land back? I had some land. But the Jesuits, man, they put a lien on my credit like 8 years ago. I had 3 car payments left, something like that, paid down from $17.5. I had and I had to feed mom and the dog, so I cleaned it all out, vacuumed it all out, washed it all out, you know, for the repo man to come. I was in communication with Creighton University, the credit union, and I'm just like, dude, it's not that I don't want, I can't, you know. I'm in a bind, you know. God help me, and the Jesuits are like, no, fuck you. Here's a $2,000 lien on a loan that was worth last that. You know, I fucking hate religion. They don't even serve good orderly direction. Is the Pope dead yet? All that stuff, man. They're all about butt stuff. It's weird. You know, drinking the blood of Christ, you know. No, I don't even like pretending. Mom told me when I was little, like, you don't pretend about stuff like that. You know, a lot of stuff people, oh, I was just kidding. So much truth is said and just. So, a lot of times, like on TVs and movies, you know, people are pretending, but a lot of it's real life. I remember, how old was I when I saw my first snuff film? So in my brain, I knew they existed, and I was like, oh, that's where all the missing people on milk cartons end up. I can't even talk about it on YouTube, this stuff that I saw. And it was just in such a short it was like a 10-second clip, because I'm like, dude, I can't fucking watch. I disassociate. I can't fucking watch this shit, man. I can't watch dudes fucking chickens and stuff. I don't understand how all of you people are sitting around right now, and you are, see, that's why I don't get invited to parties, because I'm pretty outspoken. And all the people that do all that weird shit have put themselves in the positions of power because of blackmail and dumb shit. And that's why there's so many people that are sitting in chairs on councils all across everywhere that don't have any knowledge. They just got their seat because they have some shit over somebody. It's very unuseful. It's ineffective as far as problem solving. Anyway, anybody in the talkie room? Hi, mental pancakes. It's good to see ya. So, what else happened? So I made 4 people happy today. And I don't think I made anybody. Oh, this cop freaking pulled. I was going down the hill to go to Family Dollar, and the one police car, he passed in his little Ford Focus, and then this bro, you know, just come on, man, freaking turns, and he like cuts across in the lane I'm in. And he knew he was fucking wrong. Because I had my window. I don't fucking... Are you really gonna give me a ticket for saying you're an asshole for driving like a douche when you knew that you drive like a douche? You know? That's why I don't drive like a douche. I used to drive like a douche. I used to, like, drive so fast everywhere. Because it was my insides. Because I was so revved up insides. I wanted to make my outward exterior, the thrill of it, match how I felt on the inside. So I race everywhere, and people white knuckle it. You know, Ma, did I ever scare you driving? I didn't scare you, but you got nervous. I'm very capable. There's a time and a place. I wouldn't mind trying to, driving a fast car on a racetrack or on, where it's safe and stuff like that. Too many people are dying on the city streets, and I get that the cops keep buying themselves fucking more advanced vehicles, well, we have to buy ourselves sports cars so we can keep up with the culprit. Soon they'll just have kill switches on all of them. All that new shit. I hate new shit. I always hated new shit. Because new shit is just old shit redone. That's why I got old shit. I like my old shit. I want to have the axles done next on my old shit. On my Suburban. It's my end of times wagon. My apocalypse wagon. Right? And hopefully the minivan will go to somebody that it'll be their little safe haven. They could set a nice... If they want to if somebody wanted to live in that, it's got a DVD player in it. I never used it. I don't know if it works even, honestly. It's a Supreme version 06. 232,000 miles. I got the gaskets and stuff in the hoses for the radiator. Weather starts getting nice, I'll just do it. My back hurts so bad. Hopefully when it starts getting warmer, that'll will be less. But the stiffness and stuff like that, I don't do good when winter, Anyway, I think that's it. Is that about it, Ma? You ready to brush teeth? Yeah. And go lay down, watch some... What do you want to watch? Mom, you want to watch... we haven't watched no Alaskan bush people today. Do you like that show? Mom lasts about 5 minutes. She goes to sleep. Huh? My little old lady. Everyone needs their... You know what I should have freaking like invested in was Nuance software. Dragon. Voice recognition. Oh well. I don't like stocks. It's reindeer games to me. Anyway, I hope people are doing okay out there. It's gonna be a real potent week again. It's just all. I'm just trying to keep keep things on the even keel here. At least I got enough food. I went into the Dollar General because the other place, the tribal market, whatever, they don't they I got the last cherry Sprite last week, and then they didn't get restocked. So I know people are having supply chain issues with stuff. But whatever. Things are whatever. It's all divine timing. If you're supposed to get it, you're gonna, right? I just think it's funny that I go in there, I get the last one, and then I go into Family Dollar today, and then there was two left. Because usually when I get them, I buy two at a time. And I won't get them at the little market that's right there. Oh, I found out when I went into the local print store to make my see, I don't want to know stuff. I'm like going through life, new, right? I know nothing, right? I see nothing. That's how I try to live life. And then universe said, no, you got to know shit. And then I go in and get these posters for the minivan made up, and the ladies, we were talking about places around town that have bulletin boards, and I said, and she mentioned that market. I said, I won't go there. I said, I'm not going to give them my money. I said, I don't like them, none of the about that place. And she said, well, he freaking hit on a 14-year-old boy, old boy that owns the place. And she said his name, and I said, I thought his name was this. He has the same name as my dad. And she said, yeah, he hit on I can't remember if she said it was her 14-year-old boy. Because yeah. But I'm just like, yeah, man, there's all kinds of people that they do not care about boundaries. And you don't fuck with kids, dude. I am adamant about that. Like, I don't like when people joke about it. I don't like TV shows where they think it's funny. I mean, I guess it has to do because I was raped when I was a 10-month-old baby and my hip still pops. I read the police report when I was in junior high. So it comes close to my heart, So I overcompensate sometimes. But when I will freaking go off like a freaking pachoo when people start fucking with kids around me. In any kind of way. Like no, when it's like, it's a parent correcting. I love listening to parents, like, core moments where they're giving their kid a life lesson, and I get to hear it. That's cool, Well, like when an adult punches a child or hits a child or is too rough with the child or says something that is just so mean, I can't. My capacity will not just ignore that shit. I can't let that shit go. I'll say something. Don't hit a child in front of me ever. Ever. Don't cause harm to another human being. I'm the person that breaks up fights. I always been. I remember breaking up a fight with this dude named Gabe. He died. But, somebody along the way at some point, made it important that I found out, that I heard that they're like, you know what? He thought that it was really cool that you stuck up for him that day. Because they really wanted to fucking beat his ass. And that's the thing, is people get so keyed up. People do not understand how fragile the human body is. And bones aren't even as strong as they used to be. They're much weaker than they used to be. Human beings are evolving into something. All based on free will. Anyway, that's about all I got for now. Thanks for hanging out. I'm done. It's a wrap. Hope you have a rad day. Peace. Let's go.